What the fuck? Who was this guy? I don't know. Okay, this is the other thing that I want to look at. So there is not a good chance. There is a chance that Epstein is still alive. It sounds insane, but let's examine the evidence. An hour before Epstein's death was announced, a series of 4chan posts from an MCC prison guard claiming a body swap took place and a van arriving that didn't check into the prison violated prison protocols. From the recent Epstein drop, we know the FBI investigated the person behind this post hard, and it's now confirmed from bank statements affiliated with the subpoenas that the person who made those posts was an actual MCC prison guard named Roberto, I don't know how to say his last name. There are other anomalies as well. The cell was not preserved as a crime scene, violating the Bureau of Prisons protocol. Epstein's, quote, body was removed before the FBI agents arrived, and no photos were taken of the body in the cell. Items in the cell were moved or disturbed during the initial investigation, leading experts to criticize the handling as shoddy and potentially compromising evidence. No DNA evidence or fingerprint combinations exist to Jeffrey Epstein's bodies because his brother Mark identified the body as real. Would Mark have an incentive to lie about his brother actually being dead and even instigate a fake fight over whether he was murdered or committed suicide in order to distract from the theory if he's alive? So this is the post. Not saying anything after this, please don't try to dox me, but last night after 4:15 a.m., they took him medical in a wheelchair, front cuffed, but not triage. Not one triage nurse says they spoke to him. Next thing we know, a trip van shows up. We do not do releases on the weekends unless a judge orders it. Next thing we know, he's put in a single-man cell and hangs himself. Here's the thing. The trip van did not sign in, and we did not record the plate number, and the guy in a green dress military outfit was in the back of the van, according to the tower guy who let him through the gate. You guys, I'm shaking right now, but I think they switched him out. Oh, man. Oh, man. Morticians confirmed the photos of Epstein's body were actually him alive, not deceased. Yeah, do you remember whenever people said that, like, Epstein didn't kill himself? Now they're saying Epstein's not even dead. He could be watching the stream right now. Yep, think about that. Jeffrey Epstein could be watching this stream at this very moment. Oh my God. Well, there it is, guys. Things are just going absolutely fucking insane. Jeff done fucked up. It was always a possibility. It sure was. I mean, I don't even know what else to say about this beyond, I mean, it is beyond anything.
Closing rails, reroutes, go, Portland, spin the charges.
43-year-old man cries about being featured on live stream fails after complaining about only receiving $20 for playing a video game for 3 hours and it goes viral.
Essentially, I had the best session of Call of Duty Black Ops 7 I've ever had.
Right.
Right.
My own teammate shot my own teammate in the back of the head. That is not an exaggeration.
Is this the best one?
Holy fuck.
Is this his best?
Oh my god. Every
Is that
single
it?
match, I was in like the top 3.
The top 3 what? Deaths or?
Oh my god. And I had a positive kill-death ratio. I don't even want to look at my kill-death ratio because I know it's terrible. I know I'm doing awful. Sometimes.
Oh, so this is like a reverse revisionist history. Okay, got it.
Because I had 2 times, almost 3 times kill-death ratio. I was absolutely positively tearing it up today.
Tearing it up. Oh, he killed that guy's pretty good.
I thought I wanted to.
Okay, got it.
What the fuck?
What an idiot, yo, walk right by me. This sucks, my mouse hit the side.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. Y'all have watched me play Battlefield. Like, I really can't be talking.
I'll help you, buddy.
I just can't. I cannot be talking to it. It's funny. This is funny. But, like, I can't be talking to it. I don't know. I'm pretty bad.
That daily challenge when I was trying to do things. Just basically everything.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello,
Seriously.
Hello.
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 Let's go to
You
Metro.
ever say you want Battlefield?
Wow.
Let's go.
I can't see.
I'm looking for Sentinel
Oh my god,
Fire
I
and
got
Force
this
for my
screen
son, but I
across
killed
the
him.
aim so I couldn't aim for him.
I'm gonna go look for them first.
There, you're cheering for me. Yeah, good job.
Where will you guys be?
But during the entire time I
I'm going to the matriarch.
3 hours.
Play
So,
Call of
yeah,
Duty
reinforce
for 3 hours. That's a long time.
These guys did
Black
that.
Ops 7 today. I only got like
I'm gonna go look for
$20.
Sentinel Fire and Force. I'll come back later though.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm coming with you, so.
Wow. That's fucked up, guys. That is fucked up. Who's not donating? Who is this? Like he played Call of Duty for you for 3 hours, and he only got $20? That's like $8 an hour. No, that's lower than $7 an hour. You want him to work for under minimum wage? This is fucking ridiculous, guys. I mean, this is basically theft.
That's not an exaggeration. It was like 3 hours of gameplay, like $20 a second.
3 hours of gameplay for $20? Jesus, guys. This is bad.
That's not an exaggeration. It was like 3 hours of gameplay, $20 a support. No one supports Call of Duty. Seriously.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
bad.
$20?
Like,
Nobody's getting money
I
from Call
tried
of Duty.
playing Black Ops 7 so many times. Like 4 different times, and it just not
Maybe
getting supported.
Oh, the reason why I thought about this is if you waited for DSP
Maybe it's something.
Oh yeah, yeah, right here. Right here.
It's here, it's here, it's here.
like think of the drums for your game possibly. Think about it being like Fall Guys. And every single time you play Fall Guys, you donated $150. He'd be a Fall Guys streamer, and you totally shit on making Yes, exactly. That's the reason why I was thinking of it.
I'm done with it. And the thing is, that's a shame. I had a great time playing it today. I really did.
I saw it today. It's pretty obvious that's gonna happen.
I got better at it. I
You
unlocked
fucking
things
rat.
I wanted to try, like Akimbo SMGs and other things. I can't keep spinning this game when no one wants to support it.
It's true. I mean, really,
God.
if he's not making any money streaming the
No, I
game,
couldn't trust that guy.
I mean, what are we doing here? There's obviously something that's wrong. $20. He only made $20, guys.
I just can't. I'm sorry, you know? So, after
Uh-huh.
Black Ops 7 ended, we did DSP Tries It, the Shake Shack Korean barbecue menu that just launched, and
see this. Shake Shack. Shake Shack. Korean barbecue menu. I don't see anything about that. Oh, K-Shack barbecue burger with savory savory Korean barbecue sauce on a toasted potato bun. It's $16? It's $16. Bro, that's insane. Wait, so guys,
What
this
gives
is
me
insane.
commit?
To get a DoorDash,
Fuck.
yes.
Mechanical
So he can't
components.
even afford his
Stacks 'em.
DoorDash. Guys, what do you want him to do? Starve?
Black Ops 7 ended. We did DSP Tries It, the Shake Shack Korean barbecue menu that just launched.
So you didn't even make your money back from eating the hamburger.
And I tried the burger, the chicken
$16, okay?
bites, and
That's probably at least $8.
the cheese and barbecue fries.
That's probably like $7. I'd say $6 or $7. So we're talking about, I mean, so he had to drop probably $50 on this.
But here's the funny part. I finished playing Black Ops
Yeah.
7.
Right?
I start doing DSP Tries It.
Yeah.
Over 20
Oh, I
hours
forgot
support
you can
comes in.
craft those. with-
So wait, but
okay.
now you only have $40. You're still in the hole. He's still in the hole.
So people supported and grow for the morning show, and then for DSP Tries It, but no one wanted Black Ops 7.
Nobody wanted Black Ops. Yeah, duh. Who gives a fuck about Black Ops?
So listen, I hear you loud and clear. That's not for me. I'm not going to keep playing it if no one.
So he's not gonna play it anymore. He should play Neo 3. He's not gonna play it anymore because nobody gave him money to play it. I mean, I get it, right?
Really wants it and
Why
certainly
the
doesn't
fuck's
want to
there-
support it. So that's
And
the
especially, I mean, like, but the burger is like a whole separate thing.
the last hurrah for Black Ops 7, which is a shame. Again, I like the game. I don't love it. I think it is one of the worst Call of Duties I've played.
Then why are you playing it? Why would you play? Why? So wait a minute. So you hate the game. You don't like playing. Why are you playing? What are you doing? I don't even understand this.
Still silly fun, especially now with my new setup and well and everything. Oh, why am I reloading? I wanted to throw my grenade and I hit reload. Son of a bitch. I enjoy playing it, but I can't make you guys like it. So
Yeah.
I'm done trying.
So it's over. So you've killed Black Ops. That's it.
It's like
It's
one
done.
time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times I've tried it.
Yeah.
Okay? So
5D
enjoy the final
chess, is that
gameplay.
it?
It's really good. You'll see me tear it up. Get crazy.
Enjoy the final
Crazy on all
gameplay.
the opposite.
Wow.
How'd I do? Oh! I had a positive kill death ratio. I didn't have that impression the whole game. I thought I was going to be doing terribly. And I actually did 15. All right.
That seems not. It's not very good, but okay. So. So there's been an update to this now. So DSP will outlive all of us and still be begging for cash in the nuclear waste. It's time to get a job, Phil. People have been saying that for a decade. Somehow he always suckers his pay pigs into keep donating. I'll never understand the weirdos who this dude is able to extract so much money from. Seemingly everyone has a kink or a fetish. His most loyal donators are made of severely and mentally handicapped people donating their disability checks to him. I'm not even kidding. Who the fuck? How do we even know this? Nobody makes enough on disability to be floating streamers. I don't know about that. We've got to ask Nick Shirley. Maybe that's not true. In his defense, I wouldn't play COD for 3 hours for $1 less than minimum wage. Exactly. Phil will get a job when hell freezes over. Despite all his begging and crying for money, he makes $8K a month. That's $96,000 a year. That's an ass load of money. That's a dickload of money. That's a lot, man. Like, that's pretty good. That's more than me. What the fuck? So he's out there shucking for 20s. He's out there going around trying to get $20. And he's on that grind so hard that he's making $8,000 a month. I mean, you got to respect that. You do. I can't get over the fact that DSP leasing a BMW, running it for like 4 years without changing the oil, and then it broke down because of course it was going to, complaining that the company he leased it from never told him when to get an oil. Oh my God. I love it. This is amazing. What a legend. Posting DSP begging just seems like cheating at this point. It's basically his entire shtick. Yeah, and it works. He's making almost, you know what? He's probably making 6 figures a year begging. If I'm watching a streamer and they complain about donations, it is an immediate unfollow and a guarantee that I will never watch them again. Wow. You're so cool. Oh, wow. What a badass. The man keeps complaining. There's YouTube channels almost bullying him, making compilations of him whining about the game that he's playing, when he's actually just dog shit at video games. He will show a pebble at a heavily armored tank in Ark Raiders and die while crying that it should be dead. Oh no. Okay, well anyway, there is an update to this. So he's mad that the clip went viral. Let's see the next update.
Understand something about Reddit, okay? The people who sit on Reddit reading it all day are retarded.
He's right.
He's right about that.
True. W. Phil.
All right? Clip this and put it on Reddit for me.
Clip this and put it on Reddit for me. Fucking alpha male, bro. Like, absolute Giga Chad alpha male mentality. Clip this, Reddit. All right, let him know. Bro, I really don't like that you said that, because now I'm not going to be able to not think that. He said, why does he sound like Ben Shapiro? What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro.
Okay? Hello, Reddit reader. All right? Clip.
You know why? You need to shut the fuck up. Okay? You need to stop right now. $50 of donations. I only got $30 of donations. What am I gonna buy with only $20 of donations?
Just put it on Reddit, okay? Hello, Reddit readers. Hi, everyone who sits on Reddit all day reading it.
Can't do that.
Normal people don't sit on Reddit
cannot do
all day,
that.
watch out of context crap, and think that it's fact and talk about
It's
it.
out
and
of
make it
context.
cool. No one cares. You're a
Yeah.
loser. You'll always be a loser. That's why you sit on Reddit all day. Enjoy your live
He's
stream
right.
fails.
I'm saying you're eating my breakfast and you're gonna do that.
He said what?
killed this guy on the roof. Sorry, who's box?
I'll sit here making
Enjoy your live stream fails.
on Reddit all day. Enjoy your live stream fails.
Base.
I'll sit here making content, making money, and having
Yeah.
a great time with my audience, and you can get bent.
Get
There
bent.
you go. Put that on Reddit.
You can get bent.
All right? Cool. That's where it should belong. Right there on the front page of Reddit. Me telling
And it is on the front page of Reddit. He did it. He's that guy.
them how it is.
Man. Doing this might raise his revenue. It is. The out of context card again. I guess so. Since your interview, I do kind of like the guy. I do too. I do. I'm going to be honest. I really, and people got mad at me. So whenever the interview came out, like, so where is it here? I'm gonna watch that in a bit, so I'm not ready for that yet. Asmongold, DSP, not DPS, DSP. So streamer crashes out over 0 donation. Wait, so this is my video of him crashing out over 0 donations, and this is from 2 months ago. Oh my god. I didn't realize that this is it's not episode 2. It's probably episode 30. Right? But like, wow. So now it's happened again. And I did the interview with DSP. So a lot of people were upset about this interview. I know you might not understand this, but I do. They were upset about this interview. And the reason why is because they were mad that now Phil, after this, got way more donations and way more support. He got like 1,000 viewers after this interview. And so all of this happened, and my viewers liked him. People liked Phil. And so the problem is that, you know, for all of his haters in this hater economy, now, basically, I broke the conditioning, and they were mad because they're like, well, what the fuck is this? Like, we hated this guy, and now he's getting support, and it made him even more angry. And they were mad that I wasn't mean to him. That was a good interview. I'm not a mean guy. I'm a nice guy. And, oh my god, he's actually incredibly fortunate to be interviewed by Asmongold. Man, there's a lesson to be learned here. Oh my god. The best thing that could happen to DSP, he doesn't deserve it. He's a massive piece of shit. Wow. Phil is hoping Asmon's millions of fans will head to his stream and pay his DoorDash. Yeah? Is that right? How about that? And, wow. The detractors, yes. And so they were mad that I did the interview with them. And so, and this is me watching him from 7 months ago. Oh my fucking god. This... I've never seen this. I didn't see this. Give me a minute. We're gonna have to watch this. Asmongold versus DSP, an e-begging story. What the fuck is this? This is like watching two roses fight over a churro.
Give me my money! Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the red. The more I get to you, the branches bloom, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the way.
But I can't hit those anymore. I used to be able to sing that song perfect.
On November 15th, DSP challenges Asmongold. What follows is a satirical retelling of those events. Hey, Asmongold, read your XDMs. God, bro! Is that really me? Fuck! Look at the hairs! You lazy shit. Or don't stop talking about me like a bitch. I'm gonna be honest. I actually didn't see that he DM'd me, but it went into my spam folder, so I didn't see it. Oh! Oh, damn! What is this? Is this me? Oh, no!
Publicly, I'm saying it to you right now. You're a bitch. Tell me that I'm a fucking beggar and I'm a scammer. Prove it.
Oh, my God.
Right here, bro.
Guys.
He'll kill you like a small dog.
DSP is a robot and begs all day.
Oh, it's the hat. Well, they must have paid money for that.
Monster.
Yeah, it's about right. Yep. Wait.
How about a tip? A juicy tip?
I need your bag!
You're Dr. Frankenstein.
Oh, wait, so they said I brought him to life?
Now you gotta live
No.
with the monster you created, bitches. And if you don't like it, too f***ing bad, because you don't have a time
God.
machine to go back in time and change what you already
Oh,
did.
no. Why did you do this? Yeah, why would I do that to him? I don't know why. Jesus, this is like watching two roaches fight over a churro. Is this really what it is? Is this what my stream has devolved to? Wait,
Don't ever ask anything of me ever again. Just sits here whining, bitching,
$300
complaining
a
about
day.
things, wanting more. and
Goal.
doesn't support. So you get nothing.
This piggy bank contains my allowance. It isn't much.
DSP fan award.
You guys just wasted my fucking time, $60. The fuck do you think this is?
Let's say you won 20 minutes. Yeah, you would still stream. ESP's gonna tell you that he won the lottery.
Yeah.
Fun because he loves it so
Right,
much.
of course.
I love what I do. I do it with passion.
You're a liar.
The passion. Have you not seen the raw passion of this guy playing video games?
Who's this cat? Who the fuck is the cat?
Stop. For a lad using power game.
It's a Gundam. Oh, it's a Gundam. Oh my god, I had no idea.
Bitch. God, you're terrible. Look at him have fun.
He loves this job. He would never leave this job. If he won $20 million, he would still be
You can tell it's a girl because it's a pink cat. Guys. Wow.
Angry baby bird.
Wow.
Here's DSP having fun. Unless we get 50 subs, you got an hour left. Get to it. Or shut the f up forever. We're not going to listen to your bitching anymore. A lot of whiny people, demanding people, who don't reciprocate.
I've seen a number of these videos, and I'll admit, it does seem like you ask for money a lot. It does. DSP's final thought?
All these people who constantly say shit about me,
Yeah.
you wanna know why? Because they all wish they were me. They all wish they were sitting right here in this chair,
Fucking base.
looking like this,
base. So base.
acting like this, having a good living
Oh,
like
wow. So if you're doing really well, why do you keep begging?
this. Yeah.
I need your money!
Oh, no. Well, he answered. And the reason why this video is great, by the way, I'm going to link it to you guys. This is, I think he's made other videos of me before. This is fucking funny. This was great, man. Ben Shapiro. Wow. How about that? When's the Crimson Desert? Shut the fuck up. How about that? And it'll be soon. Okay, guys, relax. Can I get money for doing nothing? No, only he can. And he said that he keeps begging because it works. And really, you can't get mad. He's an e-beggar that struck gold in the late 2000s. Was very toxic, known for being terrible at games. No, remember he won that Street Fighter tournament. Remember that? Forget about the Street Fighter tournament? That was crazy. And I know this is saying it's played out, but get a job. 99% of gamers get $0. I love how LSF posters are actually getting mad about this. You're actually, like, there's no way there's real people getting mad about this, right? I mean, wait, is this not satire? I mean, really? I mean, this is fucking funny. I mean, what is this? I mean, guys, what the hell is going on? I love dumb shit like this so much. I know that. I think it's hilarious. A bunch of middle schools and high schools led by protesters are all out marching in the streets right now in LA during school hours. Oh, God. Okay. I'll look at that in a minute, but I thought this was pretty funny. So DSP is up to his old usual tricks. He's out there asking for money, getting mad when he doesn't get enough money, and that's it.
Okay, ammo.
Why are there so many rat? What?
Hey, be careful. There's a rat down here. Rat down here. There's a rat. I'm coming behind you. Alright, I'll call it. You get my back. I got you. I have no idea where that guy went. Fucking hell.
This is crazy. People going around using kids as activists. They're using them as props.
The difference between anti-ICE activists and ICE is getting horrifyingly smaller, as after they use secret encrypted chats to train, plan, and attack U.S. forces, they're now recruiting kids to walk out of classes and march on their behalf. In California, what looks to be teenagers are taking the streets. But in New York City, it looks like they're brainwashing their preschoolers.
I mean, these are little kids, bro. Like, you're having little kids telling them this stuff, scaring them like this. This is fucked up, man.
My name is Dr. Canton. I am the director here at the Chloe Day School here in Harlem, New York. As today is a national day of protest, it's too cold outside for us to go outside and protest. Our teachers cannot walk off the job and leave our children unsupervised. So today, we decided in solidarity we will support all those who are out protesting against the violence that we see and the harm that we see happening to our friends.
See, this is one of the reasons why kids are the way they are. It's one of the reasons why college kids are the way they are, is they get brought up and indoctrinated into this stuff from the very beginning. And then guess what? Guess what happens after they get told this constantly? Well, then they believe it. I mean, it's crazy. Think of the children. Yeah, it's grooming. It is. It is grooming. Absolutely.
Doctor? What do we want to tell people?
And all the way back to San Francisco, they're doing the same. Where it appears they even escorted these kids to march out in the street.
Look at this, bro. They are bringing children out to a protest like this. Oh my God. Like, I feel like this very, very clearly has to be a line. I mean, you're clearly crossing a line by doing this. How is this legal? I don't think it, I don't know how it is either. How is this not child endangerment? I think it should be.
Every single parent seeing this should immediately take their kid out of that school and sue them for endangering them.
Exactly.
The adult to student ratio looks something like 20 to 1. Now in a closed classroom setting, that's perfectly fine.
But not out in the public.
Alongside the street, on behalf of a movement the kids will have absolutely zero impact over is so insanely dangerous and meaningless.
It's
I imagine that school loses its insurance tomorrow. I hope they capture some footage to gain media accounts.
Yeah, they're using these kids and parading them around as a prop. Really, that's what they're doing.
A couple kids wander off from the campus and
Yeah,
get
it is.
run
It's
over.
fucked up.
And over in LA, that's exactly what these students are asking for, sprinting out into the streets to stop ICE.
Oh my
It's even
God.
worse, as they straight block these icy streets. Now,
So
at
they're
least in
putting the children and making the kids stand in the street?
Georgia, when the kids tried to leave, they were marched right back into class. But in other parts of the state, they're nearly being run over, as homeschooling
Oh my God.
has never looked smarter, but even school choice is equally important. For in some states, your kid can either be forced into a classroom to receive an education, or be used as a useful pawn for activist adults that are willing
Go
to
stand in the street, Pilly. If you get hit by a car, I'll get so many likes on Twitter.
sacrifice your kid for their amusement.
Oh my
I meant
God.
movement, but then again, both are applicable. As watching the walkout over in Stockton, California, somebody called out the school for doing this while having
0%.
a 0% math proficiency, which
They
is
ain't
actually
do no
not
math.
an exaggeration.
It's literally 0%. And look at the other ones. Reading proficiency is 26. This says science proficiency is 10%. Graduation rate is 38%. Shut down the school. Oh my God.
What's up, cutie?
Future batteries. So true.
You see any art probes out there? Students graduate. Only 1/4 of them can read, while 0.5 of them can understand those fractions. Meanwhile, the Taliban asks for more money for education, but they're not teaching the kids math or anything really. Just how to be an activist. And when only 26% of them know how to read, it makes sense.
26% know how to read at middle school? Bro, they gotta shut down that school.
far so easy to get them to
terrible.
finally run into the streets. Which finally brings me to why I
Has
said
graduation rate so high with no one passing math? Everybody that went to a working class school knows this. They just pass you anyway.
anti-ICE activists are becoming like ISIS, as I
passive.
think they're
Yeah,
really
it's
putting
passive.
the kids out front because they want something to happen to them. Even though they deny it, we know these protests are actually riots. Local police are getting increasingly more aggressive with them, which is confirmed to be part of their plan so they can create flashpoint moments to rally about later. They tried to get it with that bunny ears hoax that was quickly debunked. Now all they got is a second idiot that might lose his eye.
LA rioter takes a pepper ball to the eye.
With someone
Fucking
claiming
based.
they were pregnant while getting pepper
Oh,
balled
they're
in the
pregnant.
stomach. And why would you go to a riot while carrying a baby? The same
Exactly, yeah. What the fuck is wrong with you?
The reason you would take a class of preschoolers to protest in the streets. You're a terrible person. You belong in prison, and the kids need to be taken away for their safety. One more time. Same reason you would take a class of preschoolers to protest in the streets. You're a terrible person. You belong in prison, and the kids need to be taken away for their safety.
Absolutely. That's see, like, are people ready? Is the American public ready for all these? I don't think that they really are. I don't think they're ready to put these school teachers in jail. I think that we're getting closer to it, but we're farther away than you guys might imagine. Now, I've been ready for it for a long time. Those are other people's kids. That's so insane. I know. And again, you should, like, if it was up to me, I would put all of them in jail like this.
What the fuck?
And I would say, well, see what happens. And I don't know why people don't do that. Like, I'm so, maybe JD Vance, if he runs on doing this, then maybe I'll vote for him. But I don't know if they're ready to go. I don't know if they're ready to actually go and push this to the limit that it needs to be at. He saw? I think that the person that, I mean, maybe he would be a good, like precursor or like a good herald for this person, but I don't think that that person is here yet. I don't think so. I don't think that we have somebody who's ready to be harsh enough on this stuff as it should be. And devouring others or a blight to society? Well, exactly. But like, what do you, like, you need to have somebody, and you need to have somebody who's ready and willing to treat these people like they deserve. And whenever that's who I'll vote for. And I'm waiting for that. I am.
Unfortunately, the left is going so saying they'll never call out their comrades on this. As over in Portland, the rioters got blasted with tear gas.
Unpatched Minion Farm? Yep.
And some poor kid got doused with it. And even when
Man.
the story got posted,
Ice-gassed kids? Who the fuck brings their kid to an event like... See, like, my response to this would be take the kid away from the parent, put the parent in jail. Like, you have to... Like, these people want to be victims. Make them murder.
over 3,000 upvotes. The top post
I like
wasn't
that.
stop doing this. It was what to do when you inevitably get gassed. Once again, proving her getting sprayed wasn't an accident, but part of their plan. And they're almost hoping to happen again as human sacrifice has become a core tenet of accomplishing their agenda.
That's exactly it. They want to have these kids get hurt so they'll push their agenda. You have to keep in mind that it's in the teacher's best interest to have one of these children be hurt. It's always important to keep that in mind.
Police involvement in their injuries is rare.
The best thing that
bigger
could happen
danger
for
to
their
these
movement is for one of these kids to get
protests
hurt.
or the other students. Weeks ago, the walkout in Minneapolis
We saw
resulted
this
in
one.
mass brawls between students. And back in the riots in LA in February, the schools also allowed the students to walk out. Where tragically, a stabbing occurred as the one kid ended up in critical condition, all in an effort to push against Trump's deportation plan. Why wasn't this gaining national media attention?
I didn't even know about it. This is the first time hearing about this.
School district marches
Never heard
kids
about it.
against Trump, only for attempted murder.
Would they bring their kids to Gestapo? No, they wouldn't. I think it really reveals a lot. They want to say that ICE are like these paramilitary, militant, militia Gestapo group. Do you think they'd take their kids to the Gestapo? Absolutely not. I think that, again, their actions reveal their actual opinions.
It's swept under the
That's
rug.
it.
Didn't stop a single deportation. But oh well, almost 1 year to the day, let the schools try again, except this time with preschoolers. I think every adult
Preschoolers.
involved in allowing this needs to be arrested
Absolutely.
by the feds.
Yep.
It sounds extreme.
No, it's not extreme. That is the appropriate action. It's an extreme response from an extreme action. That's a nutball behavior. Who does
What's the alternative? Waiting patiently until a kid does pay the price for these
Yep.
actually evil activist adults, as if they're actually successful in getting their human sacrifice. No matter what the actual circumstances are, the left will ignore all the inconvenient information and just say, this is Trump's fault.
Yep, that's right. That's the reason why you have to do this stuff with absolutely no reservation. You do it with no reservation, no limitation, no, like, oh, well, let's not do it too much. No, you go as far as you possibly can. You make an example out of these people, and then everybody else will see that, and they want to do it. And I'll give you an example. You don't see too many people running away or driving away from these Minneapolis ice guys. I don't see that anymore. After that woman got shot for trying to drive away, I don't see a single person trying to drive away whenever police are detaining them. That went away. That stopped. Because they don't want to die. That's it. It's a cowardly approach. Well, I want them to be afraid. They should be. Everybody should be afraid to use kids and march them out there like suicide soldiers for your political cause. That's the whole goal. Like,
I want a commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality.
That's the point. What'd you think? What'd you think? Like, bro, like, what do you mean? It's coward, but yeah, exactly. That's the point. And they want the kids to get hurt. That's the goal. Yeah, it is. It is the goal. You don't see a lot of drugs coming in by boat, do we? No, we don't. Where'd all those boats go? What's this? How much of this is follow-up from parenting at home and homework from whatnot? Oh, I have no idea. There's the video. No, I'm glad to see more people that are advocating for, like what would be considered to be Old Testament solutions. I think we need a lot more of this. We definitely do. They're no better than Hamas. Well, they're doing the same thing as Hamas. So yeah, that's it. This was insane. Here we go. Waking up. So this was her literally 2 weeks ago, okay? 2 weeks ago, waking up without power, heat, or running water. But the work here in Kiev continues. Warming up in the car, writing in pencil, pinning freezes by headlamp. Despite how difficult this job can be, I'm proud to be a foreign correspondent at the Washington Post. I was just laid off by the Washington Post in the middle of a war zone. Oh my God. Wow. That's fucked. It is. And the thing is that, I mean, she's probably trying to do a good job. She's probably trying to help. But the thing is that these news publications have been infected with a virus. They have been infected with a disease. And that disease can't always be removed in the most surgical way. Sometimes the limb must be severed. And unfortunately, this is one of those cases. That's what happens. Fox News is hiring. Yep, now she could work at Fox News. Feel bad? Yeah, there it is. And some of you may die, but that's a choice I'm willing to make. I've heard that before. Well, they're sacrificing their people. And again, this is where it is. 1/3 of the Washington Post's entire staff team is being laid off. So this is only going to get worse, by the way. I don't think you guys might realize this, but the Washington Post has cut over 300 major journals. That's what they say. Didn't Jeff Bezos own the Washington Post? I don't know. That's the way it is. Yep, absolutely. And laid off. I already saw that before. Just fired 1/3 of their entire staff. If you're canceling your Washington Post subscriptions, I don't blame you. It's a sad day for the Post. I'm gonna shamelessly recommend another non-billionaire-owned news source for you to subscribe to. Oh boy, right? Yeah, let's all subscribe to that. I have a message for the hundreds of Washington Post employees who lost their jobs today. Trump is still the president. Word of code. Man. I love seeing this. Severe financial losses? No, I don't think you guys realize how cooked it really is for these people. You don't even understand how bad it is. Let me explain how bad it is. So, if you look at, for example, it has been going down for a long time. Washington Post. Oh, man. It's not looking good, is it? Yep, there it is. And go to next comment. Compare to Fox News. Sure. Fox News. Fox News is also going down. This entropy is taking everybody with it. It is. And it's not like Fox News is special. So I'm going to pull up one more. New York Times. I've never even seen this. Oh, it went up for a while. I wonder why it went up. I don't know. Now let's look at worldwide. Look at that. They're dying. SVT, it's a new show. I don't know. Wrong CNN. CNN search term. Oh, cable news media. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. It's even worse. So, yeah, there you go. You can see how CNN over the years has died. The CNN newspaper and so no, you're right. I got it wrong. And so anyway, Reuters, Czech News, they're all like this. The reason why is that mainstream media is dying. Mainstream publications are dying. And the reason why is that they overplayed their hand. They push too much bullshit. They push too many agendas. And also, why does somebody need to have the Washington Post explain things to them if they can just go on Twitter and see it for themselves? So the entire age of the media being a gatekeeper to information is dying. And it's dying because X is killing it. YouTube is killing it. Like, that's it. And so Twitter and X, well, I guess it's the same thing. But TikTok, you've heard about TikTok before? And so Fox didn't even change their name. Yes, it's the news now. And mass adoption of high-speed internet, yeah. And so you're going to see these news agencies continue to fail, continue to decline, and continue to lose even more money. And I'm going, yeah, why is it that Nick Shirley was able to make a video, and that video had total fucking national penetration all the way up to the vice president and probably the actual president? I bet Trump knows what the fuck the video is. So why is it that Nick Shirley's able to do that, but they can't do that anymore? Centralized media will have to be revived for the sake of certainty that you aren't being shown AI falsehoods? No. I think that we're going to enter into an age that was already predicted by George Orwell, where the deluge of information will become so large, there will be so much fake information coming out that nobody will know what's real and what's not real, and they'll just ignore it. There will be a trained, learned helplessness from the deluge of information that people no longer care about the news anymore. That's where we're going. That's it. Like right now, yes, and this is, I don't know if it's really a good thing. I mean, like, it's the old phrase of if you don't watch the news, you're uninformed, and if you do watch the news, you're misinformed. So when I see this, I'm like, okay, well, now it's just another level of the same fucking thing. So how come you love to see it? Because I hate mainstream media, I hate these newspapers, and I want to see them fail. That's the reason why. I hate them. I think they are enemies of the people. I think they are intentional agitators. I think they do not operate with the best interest of the public in mind. I think they are publicly traded corporate entities that all they do is exist to make money, and that's it. So yes, whenever and they're being staffed by a bunch of people who use journalism as a vehicle to push an agenda. And so if I can put those people 6 feet deeper under the dirt with something like this, I'm gonna love to fucking see it. I will. You better get used to it. It's better to be misinformed than uninformed? I don't know. It depends on how you want to look at it. Legacy media can't keep up with high-speed reporting. Exactly true. And also, with a lot of legacy media, they just say things that aren't true and people realize it, and then they go somewhere else. But again, this is the graph that truly matters. This decline is what makes a difference. And right here, you can see that all mainstream media and everything is dying. And it's even worse, by the way, if I pull these up, I'm gonna close out on a few of these, right? So instead of New York Times, let's look at Kotaku. Kotaku is a website. Rock, paper, shotgun. Another one, IGN. Polygon. One more. One more again. Games Radar. PC Gamer. Game Informer. Eurogamer. I'm gonna remove IGN because it's such an outlier. It hides the other ones. And you can see here, by the way, when did it begin to die? Really, it began to die around Gamergate. Gamergate was their last gasp. And that was it. After that, they died. And so I'm going to remove this one here so you guys can get a better idea of it. You see every single one of these websites are dying. We are killing these websites. We're sending these people back to McDonald's. We're sending them back to DoorDash. They're back to Chipotle. They're back to Applebee's. And they're not even a chef. That's it. Man, I love this. I do. Massive fucking W. 100%. Absolutely fucking beautiful. Being misinformed gives you an indirect chance to reform yourself. I don't give a fuck about that argument. I don't give a shit. Anyway, I feel bad for the people that are currently working at McDonald's. Yeah, we're sending them back to real work. He's ruining food quality across America. It's okay. McDonald's is real easy. Oh, here we go. I'm part of the layoffs at Washington Post.
First, we'll be closing this department, and it's plan to retain some recruiters, join teachers, cover sports and cultural and as well as several folks on the staff for the sports section. This is obviously a uniquely and incredibly difficult decision. Our sports department is often superb. Our sports writers are among the most talented in our business. Sports has a very proud legacy at the Post. Unfortunately, we are grappling and have been with just major changes in the way sports news is delivered, shared, and experienced across the industry.
Yep, there it is. Let me see, who is this guy? I don't even know who this guy is. Let's take a look at it. What's he talking about? Spending anti-violence is some other fucking bullshit. What else is this? Washington Post makes it authoritative, entertaining, worldwide news post.
It would be pretty impossible to do what I do without a team of colleagues around the world.
Wait a minute. I just found a new layer. So just yesterday, the Washington Post Guild, Twitter account of the Washington Post Guild, pro-pay raises, anti-pay disparity.
My colleagues on national security, politics, and government need me and my team to make sense of U.S. involvement in a war that will define the future of NATO and the global order.
Just last week, Ellen Francis, Lizzie Johnson, and so many more contributed to our coverage of President Trump's trip to Switzerland.
In Washington, federal and local law enforcement are very intertwined, so I depend on my colleagues on the field. Their expertise is what makes our coverage faster, more authoritative, and more distinctive than the competition.
I'm also one of the byline contributors to the Post.
So Jeff Bezos owns the Washington Post, right? I want to make sure I get this straight. Jeff Bezos owns the Washington Post? He does. So basically, after a lot of these people started feeling like, we're gonna do what we want to do. We're gonna go. We want higher wages. We want more money. We want to do what we want to do. The day after that, a third of the workplace is gone.
2022 Pulitzer Prize for Public Service for its work covering the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol and its aftermath.
Too bad, huh?
That coverage and that award would not have been possible without cross-desk collaboration between local reporters, national reporters, politics reporters, photographers, videographers, and many more.
The past couple of years, we've reported on the Capital One Arena deals and RFK Stadium deals, which have had huge implications for the region.
Washington Post's most collaborative news work. So they all went out. So this is all yesterday. Save the Post. Oh, man. All of this happened one day before this. Save the Post, Washington Post have sent their letter below to don't. Oh, no. They sent their letter below to Jeff Bezos, the request, don't eliminate our jobs. This was about 2 weeks ago. About 1 week ago. And today, he eliminated their jobs. Guys, you should have gotten express postage. I don't think the letter got there in time. Oh, no. And straight into the shredder. Yep, that's right. And then all these people signed off on it. And so this guy, I mean, what do you fucking expect, man? What do you expect? Look at all these retweets and all these people that are getting upset about this stuff. Oh, God. Authoritarian governments, stolen elections. Oh, boy. Wow. And what is the rest of this? The Ukraine Guild, or no, not Ukraine Guild. This is the guild thing. And vehemently opposes any more. The Post staff vehemently opposes any cuts to the staff of Washington Post. Man. Well, the real question is, that's a good question. Does Jeff let them keep their Amazon Prime subscription? That's a great question. Anyway, well, there you go, guys. As vital as sports landscape. I mean, again, this is just what happens. It is what happens. And nope, exactly. No more lying for you. Exactly. And does Washington Post cover Epstein? Probably. I mean, I don't know if they did or not. But I'm just saying, I think it's just going to continue getting even more extreme. And with a phone can do the same coverage. This is also shamelessly false. Any brain-rotted streamer with a phone and flight money can do the same coverage and be more entertaining while doing it. You're right. I think that nobody gives a shit anymore about, you know, a news agency or anything like that that are trying to, you know, do any of this. They don't care about it at all. So I saw this yesterday. I thought this was pretty funny. Minecraft has come out with, I can't even believe this. Want to change the world? Start in Minecraft. In the free Good Trouble DLC, explore global civil rights movements, meet change makers, and learn how to stand up, speak out, and build a better world. That's right. This is in Minecraft. Walk with civil rights. That's Martin Luther King. This can be you in the background with Martin Luther King right now in Minecraft today. John Lewis. Malala, oh, I don't know what the fuck I say her fucking name. You see, this is Rosa Parks, and she's sitting at the bench. You see, the black people are supposed to be in the back of the bus, but she's in the front of the bus because she wasn't going to do that. And now you can be Rosa Parks in Minecraft. That's right, guys. This is celebrating Black History Month. Make good trouble. Yep. Man, I don't even know what to say, guys. This is so fucking embarrassing. It's insane. Rosa Parks' husband owned a car. I mean, I think everybody, like, that's not a big gotcha, right? I mean, like, it was a stupid rule that black people had to sit in the back of the bus, right? It was a dumb rule. And I think that by sitting in the front, I mean, like, yes, I know all of what you're saying. I mean, I still think it was a good idea to do that. Reed replies, why? I mean, I don't know. I think it's stupid. I mean, I don't think, like, you should, like, tell people that, oh, you need to sit this part of the bus because you're skin color. It's just dumb. It's dumb. Like, I'm sorry, guys, but, like, I'm not a big fan of segregation. You cancel me, right? But, yeah, that was it. It was an overreaction. Yeah, it was stupid. I don't know what else you to say. Maybe it's bad. Retards would be Minecraft instead. Yeah, it's more than skin color. I mean, I don't know. Check. So anyway, basically, there's been a reply to this, and it has actually, yes, it's gotten more likes than the original one, and it's fucking Charlottesville. Villagers will not replace us. Eat shit, Minecraft. Racism wins. Oh my God. So there it is, guys. Let's go back. The lessons are somewhat good. MLK, Malala, Rosa Parks. What this is horribly, mainly the timing. I think here's the issue, right? Is that the make good trouble, this comes right off the heels of, like, Tim Walz saying that, well, a bunch of his weird fucking SSRI addicted, mentally ill fucking constituents are running around making Nazi checkpoints and stopping people from driving for being a suspected ICE officer. That's the problem, is it's the timing, and then you're using this word. I don't think anybody would have really cared if you didn't use a quote from Tim Walz, who was egging on people. And you've got to keep in mind, 2 people are dead because of that retard. They are. They're dead because of him. If they had cooperated with the federal government and those people weren't out on the street and the federal government was working with the state government and those people, Renee Good and what was it, Alex Preddy, would still be alive. They'd both still be alive. But because it was more important for Tim Walz to stand on his soapbox and fight this, now they're dead. They're dead for no reason. For no reason. And that's it. You capping right now? I ain't capping. I'm telling you, that's the way it is. And it's just the truth. Let me go back. I see what this is here. Damn, he said that. Now I get why you're upset about it. I do. I am upset about it because it gets people killed. Yeah, that's the way it is. 600 ICE agents leaving Minnesota now. It was 700 whenever I read about it. And you know why they're leaving? It's because they agreed to work with the federal government. That was always the goal. It was always so easy. And that's the whole point that I'm making, is that today Tom Homan announced that ICE is now, in a lot of cases, moving out of Minnesota. They're moving a lot of people out of Minnesota. They said they had like 3,000 to 4,000 guys there, and they're moving out 700. That's a huge amount.